Indices have opened the day on a slight bullish, whether be it DAX, UK100, Nasdaq100 or Dow Jones. All these four we are going to look forward to analyze in this review, and I will give you the trading levels and strategy for each of these indices. What to expect today, which position you should take and at what levels, everything we're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. Do watch this, and if you think that the content is adding value to your trading decisions, do like, share, subscribe. Your every like, comment, share and subscribe is a great motivation for me to deliver to the best of my abilities. The next update on Nasdaq100 and Dow Jones specifically will be released before the US session. Watch that as well. Thus press the bell icon or join my free Telegram channel to get the live. We'll start with DAX, followed with UK100, then Nasdaq100, and in the end Dow Jones. Watch till the end. Now if you look at DAX here, it is trading in this bearish channel and it is trying to retrace the divergence of the price from the 20 period, which is calling for it to converge a little on the upside. Remember, a reversal confirmation on DAX is only and only if we see it staying above 15,400. This is a maximum resistance level. Thus, as long as it respects those levels, any retracement should be an opportunity for us to take a sell position. That will be my expectation. Now, if you look at the hourly chart, see a major reversal is seen from close to 15,100. And with that, it is trying to achieve the next resistance zone here at 15,240, 260. This is the maximum first strong resistance zone. And then 300, 330 levels. These are two levels which we should be watchful of. If you look at stochastic, this has dropped. The MACD has crossed over at bottom, trading with divergence, looking upwards, staying bullish. Possibly this may call for a further retracement. Thus, the prices might get or might trade with a bullish bias from here. RSI coming out of the oversold levels, coming to 2-hour. Similar observation on the 2-hour charts. Too much of divergence from the 20 period. Calls for a little conversion. This is the zone 15,240, 260 and 15,300, which is going to give it a maximum resistance. And then 15,400 is the reversal confirmation. I do not see it breaking 15,400 though, but yes, a little rise can be expected. Stochastic rising. MACD is trading with extreme bearishness and hence possibly we can expect it to converge, crossover and trade with a slight bullish bias. Now also note that this crossover is coming at a lower levels. So higher lows, higher highs, and if it completely reverses, certainly, in fact, the prices can reverse from here towards 15,400 and beyond levels as well. RSI coming out of the oversold levels, looking at on the 3-hour charts right now, you can see higher highs, higher lows. I will recommend you to buy here at 15,220 levels, or rather 15,210 itself, but then expect 15,260 as the first target, 15,300 as the next target. Too much of divergence calls for it to converge, which also makes 15,300 as a greater resistance and is an achievable level as well. Stochastic rising from the oversold. MACD trading with extreme bearishness, thus it can possibly converge. RSI coming out of the oversold levels. If you look at 4-hour chart, now on the 4-hour charts, look at preceding two candles. Yes, it is traded with the bullish bias, but look at the wick on the upside. This suggests that there is a push from the upside. Yes, 15,200, 210 is a greater resistance. And that is why I say, yes, you can buy here at 15,200, 220 zone, but then expect 260, 300 as the maximum resistance here. Also, if you look at the moving averages have crossed over here and these are achievable levels as well. Stochastic rising from the oversold. MACD is bearish. It is trying to converge. RSI is at bottom here. And on the day, now see one point on the daily charts, higher lows are consistently seen here. This is what we can expect here, that it might try to trade with this bullish channel. This is a retracement channel. On the upside beyond 15,400, 15,600 is the ultimate resistance. If you look at the movement here, rise, retracement to the bottom, and if it tries to rise from here, certainly we can expect further bullish momentum. Also look at this, the flat top here, and there is a gap here. Now 15,150 levels is where one can initiate a selling position. As long as 15,150 is respected, we are not going to treat DAX as bearish. Below 15,100, we can expect a sell towards 15,100, and only if it stays below 15,100, you can treat DAX as bearish. Else, I will expect it to rise a little. I will expect it to retrace a little. 15,260, 300 levels are achievable. Hence, trade accordingly. Trade with the stop loss and a trailing stop loss there. Now, let's have a look at UK100. Thus, the levels are clear today. 15,210, 220 is where you can buy. Expect 260 and 300 as the next milestones. On the downside, a selling entry at 15,150, but with the support at 15,100. Only below 15,100, we should treat DAX as bearish. Let's have a look at UK 100. UK 100 on the hourly chart, see, this is where the resistance lies, 7660. With that as resistance, we have seen lower highs, lower lows here. The first resistance zone is at 7640. Yes, if you see the price is staying above 7640, you can buy for 7660 levels, and only if you see price is staying above 7660, we should treat this for a buy, or we should treat this for a reversal. Else what is happening right now? Higher lows, higher highs. After this drop, trying to retrace a little here. And on the downside, yes, below 7620, or rather I will say 15 levels, you can sell. Expect 7600 as the maximum, 7605 and 7600 as the maximum support. Only bearish confirmation in DAX today is below 7600. Stochastic bearish, MACD crossing over at bottom, trying to look upwards, trying to stay bullish. RSI, if you look at the 2-hour charts, lower highs, lower lows, possibility of a retracement exists here. Stochastic looking upwards. MACD is willing to converge, it is willing to cross over, it is trying to show swing here. A possible move on the upside can bring little bullishness. RSI has dropped. Coming to 3-hour charts, see, on the 3-hour charts, one should note lot much of very stronger resistance exists between 7640 7660 zone. Now only if 7660 is breached, we should treat FTSE 100 as bullish, else it is trading in this bearish channel. Also, there is a slight gap left to be filled, and yes, only below 7600 and 7580 is where the bears will take over. Thus, this complete zone between 7660 and 7580 is where we are going to keep a focus on. In fact, once you see the price is staying above 7640, we can initiate a buy, but this is going to be a greater resistance. Remember this fact. Those who want to take a safer entry should wait for 7660 to be breached. Stochastic rising, MACD is bearish, trying to converge here. If you look at RSI, this is staying flat, coming to 4. On the 4-hour charts, double bottom, trying to rise, trying to stay bullish, trying to look upwards. And if you see the prices here taking the support from 7620, thus I will recommend you, if you see the prices staying below 7615, we can initiate a sell entry, but then 7605 is the very strong support levels, then 7600. If these two levels are breached, 7600, 7605, then further bearishness may prevail there for 7580, and below 7580 is where the bears will take over. Stochastic rising here, the MACD is bearish, and see this crossover is coming at a slightly higher levels. However, now we have seen it diverging, and hence it could converge and rise from here. Possibilities there. RSI rising, coming to the now on the daily charts. Remember, there is a reversal sign, there is lower highs, and a drop from here might take it towards 7580, 7550 levels. Yes, it should not be treated for a reversal as long as 7660, 7650 zone is not breached. That is the only point beyond which you can say that the prices are bullish. Else, we have all the probability for it to converge towards 7550 levels. Stochastic dropping from the top, while MACD is still trading with the bullish bias here, looking upwards. This is the only sign which is suggesting that this could continue on the upside. RSI flat. Looking at this, I will recommend you to buy FTSE 100 today at 7640 levels and sell at 7615. In between this 25 points, do not trade. And in fact, if you are selling at 7615, be alert for 7605, 7600 zone. Very good support. 7590, 7580, the next support. Only below 7580 is the place where bears will take over for 7550 and below levels. On the upside, beyond 7660 is where the bulls will take over. Even if you are buying at 7640, this is a riskier trade, as there are greater resistance at 7650 and 60 levels. Hence, take your trades accordingly. Now let's have a look at Nasdaq 100, and before we proceed, if you want to learn this art of trading, you can join my mentorship batch. 26 batch is starting today. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Do not miss this opportunity. Now, see, firstly, on the daily charts, if you look at Tech 100, I have drawn this channel since last couple of weeks, and precisely this time achieving the top of the channel, we have seen the prices reversing. Now, what to expect? Can we expect it to continue with the bearish bias here? Now look at the hourly chart. See, double top, similar identical symmetrical candle, and it is trying to trade bearish here. Also, if you note here, 15,000, 14,950 zone is a greater support. Thus, what has happened after the drop, there was too much of divergence of the price from the moving average here. and that is why we can see it converging towards the 20 period now, sitting at around 15060, 15080 zone is a greater resistance, and only if price is staying above 15080 we can possibly expect a further rise. Else what is happening? Sharp drop, retracement, sharp drop, retracement, trading in this bearish channel, the top of the channel at around 15140 levels. Stochastic looking down. MACD, now interestingly, MACD has crossed over at the bottom. It is trying to trade with a bullish bias, and yes, it can retrace a little on the upside even if it has to drop. RSI flat, coming to 2. Look at 2 hour charts. Yes, there could be a slight retracement. I will wait for 15060 levels to be breached. In fact, these double top levels here at 15070 I will say, and then more bullishness may prevail. 15100 is the major milestone for it to break past by 15100 levels, and then 140 the next stronger resistance. Possibility for it to retrace towards 15140 150 levels exist. Trading in this bearish channel, the top here is somewhere, and hence these levels are very much achievable. Stochastic rising, MACD is bearish, trying to converge here. A possible crossover may bring bullishness. RSI comfortable at bottom. Coming to 3. See, on the 3 hour charts, if you note, this is the bullish channel in which it is trading. Reversing from the bottom of the channel, the top is very much fixed, and this could possibly show a squeeze here before taking a direction. And thus, any move beyond 15350 is where we can look forward to a reversal confirmation. Right now, this is just a retracement. As long as 15200 250 levels are not breached, we should not be treating this for a reversal. Stochastic rising from the bottom, MACD is bearish, it can possibly converge. Thus, a little bullishness from here, 15140 150 levels can be expected. RSI is staying flat. Coming to 4 hour chart. Now, on the 4 hour chart, preceding two candles are bullish, but see, the body size has diminished. This suggests that there is lot much of pressure from the upside, and hence only buying entries below beyond 15070. We can expect 15100 140 50 levels as the next target. Stochastic rising from bottom, MACD is still bearish, and RSI is staying flat. And on the likewise on the daily chart, similar observation here. Only selling position at 15,000 levels, below which also 14980 14950 levels, two major support. And if you see prices staying below 14950, you can say that the bears are taking over for 14900 and 14800. 14800 is the maximum support. Below that 14600 will be seen. Right now it is trying to retrace a little. After this major drop, it is trying to retrace. It can possibly move towards 15140 150 levels at best, and in fact 200 can be seen. Only reversal confirmation is if the prices stays beyond 15 to 50 60 zone. Else every rise could be possibly be bringing more bearishness here, and as long as 350 is respected, I will not be treating this for a reversal. Take your trades accordingly. Trade with a stop loss and a trailing stop loss. Now let's have a look at Dow. See, US30 on the hourly chart. First of all, very good support at 33,600. We have always maintained this as a good support level. And if you look at the complete movement right now, very much within the box here, it is not willing to break past 33,800 and not willing to stay below 33,600. Both are very good resistances. Also, if you look at the larger movement, you will find this is consolidation. Higher lows, lower highs are seen here. Stochastic looking down, trying to trade bearish. MACD is in green. RSI is staying flat. Coming to the 2 hour. On the 2 hour charts, lower highs are seen. This is a reversal sign. And then since then we are seeing a great red candles here. Thus, price is staying below 33,670 levels. You can 680 levels itself. You can sell here. Expect 650, 600 as the target, and this is going to be a major support zone. At the same time, above 750, you can initiate a buying position, wait for 780, 800 levels, and then beyond 800 is where the bulls will take over. Stochastic rising, MACD crossover at bottom, trying to trade with little, while RSI is staying flat. Coming to the similar observation, one green candle, couple of consolidation, and then the next breakout candle can lift the prices little up here. Stochastic rising, MACD is bearish, trying to converge, RSI is staying flat. Coming to 4 hour, similar is the observation, just trying to consolidate, wait for it to come out of this box beyond 33,800, more bullishness, but remember it is coming after a double top level, and hence from here a possible symmetrical formation can be seen. One more rise and then the drop can initiate here. We have to wait and watch for the direction. Stochastic rising, MACD is bearish, trying to converge, and RSI here is flat as well. And on the daily, now see, on the daily chart there is a gap left to be filled. Also, there is a support here at 33,650 and 600 levels. I will recommend you to sell here at 33,680, expect 650, 600. Only below 600, you can say that the bears are taking over, and then we will look forward to 33,400 and below levels. Remember, double top is seen, lower highs are seen, retracement is done, and a break here is going to bring more bearishness. Be careful. Stochastic has dropped, while MACD is one thing which is trading with divergence, trading bullish, looking upwards. First wave done. Second wave, it appears that if it crosses over from here, that is seriously a bearish bias. Else, I will expect it to rise a little more. RSI is flat. Looking at this, I will recommend you to buy today at 33,760 levels and sell at 33,680. Now, remember, on the downside, only and only if 33,600 is breached, you can say that the bears are taking over. Else, it can fill the gap and bounce back. And possibility for 760, 800 zone is going to give it a greater resistance. Beyond 800 is where the bulls will be taking over for 33,900 and 34,000 levels. Now 34,000, 33,960 as double top levels are going to remain a critical resistance. Any breakout beyond those certainly should be taken seriously, else the bears will continue. Take your trades accordingly. Trade with a stop loss and a trailing stop loss. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join me before the US session with the more updates for Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones. Thus, press the bell icon. Join my free Telegram channel. US session. Before the US session, I will be giving the updates for Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones. For that as well, do like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.